OMG. My goodness. Happy New Year 2020. I know, y'all, it has been a while since I have done a show on CaSaundra Jolliff Live. So I went on hiatus for the holiday season, and now I am back in the saddle and ready to go. I have missed you all. I hope you guys, your 2022 is off to a good start. And even if it's off to, for some of you, a little shaky start, I want to encourage you to stay positive, stay motivated, stay inspired, get inspired, and take some action and bring some change in the area that you need help in. So, we're going to do the classic Conversations with the CaSaundra. We're looking at season. That's not true. I put season 2. Oh God. It was actually season 6. But and yes, I am going to change that. Hold on. Season 6. Talking about to get out of here. All right, here we go. Bam. Nope, that's not it. But I want to talk about that shortly. Here it is. Season 6, episode 168. And of course, you guys do better math than I do, although I can tell, we're 2 episodes away from what's about to happen here soon. What's coming up is the 20th episode and season 7. All right, so I'm excited about that. So, kind of toying with some ideas around the 200. So, if you guys got any great suggestions, inquiring purposes like mine, want to know. So, let me know your take, your thoughts. Give me some suggestions. Totally open. I've got some ideas, but we'll see. So, yeah. So, let's see. How is your 2022 treating you so far? Well, for me, it is better than, I have to say, my ending of 2021. I have not celebrated my birthday, which originally, and I say originally because I celebrate my birthday at least 3 times a year, which as of last year, I've hiked it up to 4. And let me tell you the little story behind that. So I am clearly a December baby, and I am a summer person. I just love the summer months. If I could have summer all year long, except for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I would do that. Those 2 days, we could do a little snow. And then on the 26th, 80s and 90s, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Weather. So that's my preference. So I celebrate my birthday, tradition that I started, I want to say 2000, no, that's not true. 1987, I started that. So I celebrate for, my birthday is December 7th. I'm a Pearl Harbor baby, a war baby, which kind of explains my assignment in life, spiritually. So in short, I celebrate in the month of June 7th. I celebrate July 7th. And I did that for, since 1997. And now I celebrate, as of last year, August the 7th. So, as I said before, I did not celebrate my birthday this year, other than, of course, and I shouldn't say other than, because it's not a small thing when you think your creator, your God, okay? The one, the true and living, I like to say. And that's what he says. So, celebrating my birthday in December just didn't happen this year. Had a couple of significant losses around that time frame. With dedicated one of my shows on my, I forgot to tell y'all, podcast show. I'll tell you about that later. We'll talk about that. And I dedicated on my podcast show, um, to my Uncle Breeze, and my aunt Jessie, and they were a couple of days apart from each other, passing, and then on top of that, I think 3 days later after that, when my aunt passed away, then my birthday hit, and so we're doing the whole um, birthday deal. I want you to hold on because I need to make an adjustment. So I'm gonna go off camera for one moment, and I'll be back. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna go off camera. So pardon the sound effects that you're gonna hear in a moment, but you hear my voice. So, yeah, so that's what happened, and so I'm going to be celebrating my birthday throughout the entire year of 2022. There are some times when I feel in the mood to celebrate every month in the month of December, throughout the year. And so this year, which I have not done in a super long time, I am going to be celebrating my birthday on the 7th of each month. So that's a little conversation around that. What is going to be new for me in 2022? There's going to be some good stuff, but the one that I am most excited about is the fact that I am going to be um, moving forward with writing my book this year. Like my little confidence mode around that is on point. I'm so excited about that because I tell y'all, I used to have some serious trepidation around writing a book. In fact, first of all, let me just say this. I didn't even want to write a book. That's the Lord's doing. I didn't even want to. I just, it's not my thing. I'm not a writer. I'm not an author. I just don't see myself as that. But in 1996 or 7, one of those years, it became very evident that there was a couple of new things, a couple of major things God put on my plate, my purpose plate. And I kept those things to myself for a really, really, really long time. Like decade-ish with one thing, and then 2 decades with another. Plus. So, which which is in which is a big thing. So far as becoming an author this year, that is going to be very intentional, and I'm excited about it because I don't have that apprehension or that weightiness to write. So I'm excited about I'm excited about that. And I'm glad I'm excited about that because I'm telling y'all, I used to be dreading that mug. I'm like, I don't want to write. I don't have time to write. That's going to take too long and yada, yada, yada. But I have learned there's some ways in which you can, get a book out there sooner than later. And so I'm going to plan for that definitely this year. However, I'm just trying to decide what quarter this year. So I'll be sitting down with my team and going over that as to what to do with that. So, and what else? Oh gosh. Okay. This is the other thing. When we come into the new year, there are a few things that we have. We have New Year's resolutions. We have these goals, that we have in place. And I hope you got some goals in place. You do have some goals, right? In place. Yes. Okay, great. So, and then, it's just a fresh year. Everybody's excited about the new coming year. Most people are. And so this year, my excitement level wasn't as exciting, as usual. Not to say that I wasn't looking forward to this year. I just wasn't like, oh my God, I can't wait for 2022. It wasn't quite my super excitedness about it. But I will tell you this. I'm getting there. I'm getting excited about what's to come, and more so on the other side of what's to come, and what it will produce, and how it will make an impact, bringing just transformation to people's lives. And so I am, you almost have like a little private excitement, a little solitude excitement, if there's such a thing as solitude excitement. But yeah, I think that's my thing right there, is the solitude excitement. So um, what do you have planned for your 2020? Oh. Before I go any further, I have got to give a big shout out to, a very loyal, I don't know what to say, the word fan, uh, or what? I don't know what to say. I, but I do know this person is dear to my heart, and she is my friend. And that's how she refers to me. And that is, happy birthday, Vashti. Happy birthday to you. And I contacted her right before I did the show and sung to her. And I'm not going to do that right now, because y'all know, if you know me, yeah, the Lord didn't give me that gift. I mean, I would have liked for him to. I feel like he should have, personally. I really do feel like, Father, you could just, could have just gave me something. But he made me a dancer instead, on that artsy side of things. So, anywho, which she is also, she's a dancer as well. She's a praise dancer and a worship dancer. Prophetic dancer. So happy birthday to you, Vashti. This episode 168, Conversations with CaSaundra, is dedicated to you, my love. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much you have like blossomed into this woman. I mean, it just seemed just like yesterday. You were 12. And now you're grown woman. So happy birthday, my love. Okay, I had to get that out. Vashti. Because she, let me take it back, is a major, I'll just say purpose champion of the show, of me. And I am so appreciate her loyalty. Like, there are times when nobody else shows up for the show to watch. She does. And she reaches out to me and calls me, or either messengers me and DM me, and just like, hey, what time is the show? You doing your show today, right? And so I appreciate her, because she does add some accountability to me, in terms of just, I know she's going to be watching and watching live, as well. So those of you who are watching the replay, I want to say thank you, my replay peeps, because sharing the replay love. Let me know if you're watching the replay, and put in there for me in the comments, hashtag replay love, hashtag replay love. And let me know what part of this incredible world incredible world you're from. Okay. Please do. I want to know where you're from. And so I appreciate that. So what have you guys been up to? Like, what are some of the things that you have on the horizon for this year? Do me a super fave and put it in the comments. put them in the comments. I'm so excited about what is on the horizon. There are going to be more guests that are going to show up on this show this year. There's some redesigning that's taking place. There's going to be some rebranding that will be taking place in my overall brand, as well as the look and feel of and flow and format of CaSaundra Jolliff Live. And so I'm looking forward to doing more interviews with people from all over the world. And I'm looking forward to just having those one-on-one conversations with you as well, because I like my conversations with CaSaundra. And then, of course, the signature of the signatureness of the after set. The after set, y'all. The after set. Okay. So that is going to be coming up some more as well. And just developing some new shows. I'm exploring working with other people on their shows, and collaborations are happening there as well. So I'm just in an exploratory phase of, and that's the one thing that I want to share with you, especially those of you are coaches that are online, you're speakers, and you're doing more online work. You're speaking on virtual stages, as well as now people are starting to speak back into live stages with peeps in the seats, right? Peeps in the seats. And so now, there is this excitement that is happening, where you can expand your reach, as it relates, of course, to video and podcasting and live streaming. And there's so many other things that are coming to enhance that experience with your audience. And I'll be sharing some of those things with you all. There are going to be some great guests with some incredible stories. And then I'm going to do some different segment stuff. I'm going to do a little more personal experiences on the show, different locations, giving you a little bit more behind the scenes of what takes place in my life, as well as what takes place behind the scenes, with this show and and whatnot. And then some things that I've got in, that I do have in mind of other shows that I want to help to produce and create. So you talking about somebody who is trusting God, okay, and believing Him for the step and the insight and the team and the platforms and things like that is all purposeful. So I just wanted to share some of that vision with you. And then, like I said, there's going to be like a whole new branding phase this year. I'm going to be doing some professional shots that I've been looking forward to doing as it relates to the brand, but also just some personal shots. My dream is still and has been to really pursue my acting career. And so there are going to be opportunities this year for that and developing that. So I'm looking forward to that arm and modeling as well. Yeah, these are things that I had honestly, hey, y'all, put on the back burner for a long time. And I shouldn't have. I should not have done that. Should not have. And let me share something with you all that might think that in order for you to have, and it's not just a career in the entertainment industry, it could be any industry, and you feel like you have to be in a certain state, in a certain city for it to happen. I'm telling you something. Quit thinking like that. You think it's got to happen in a certain country. Some of you that are watching and viewing for other countries, and you think that it has to happen in America in order for you to be legit, to happen in Hollywood. Nothing wrong with Hollywood, but I'm saying that it doesn't have to. Everything that you do to start doesn't have to take place in Hollywood for it to be legit. You starting a show, you don't have to be in LA. to create a dynamic and award-winning, purpose transformational show, or just a fun, great show, or whatever it is that you really want to produce. You can be anywhere in the world because of this healthy gift we have in terms of the internet, and how you can create your live streaming shows and connect with live streaming networks, or create your own, for that matter, create your own live streaming network. I'm just saying, take the limits off. Take the flip-flopping, freaking limits off of yourself, and stop trying to figure it out. That to the point where you are stressing yourself out, having the roller coaster of emotions, of your confidence, of how, what, when, where, and we are obviously kind of know why. Hopefully, y'all know why. You do know why, right? Okay, so whatever that is, I mean, just literally, just stop. Because let me tell you something. Two things, even for those of you might be feeling like, man, I'm in my 60s now, I'm in my 70s, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my late 30s, and you just feel like, the time is just, you should have did it in your 20s, and you should have did it in your 30s or your early 30s. Let me tell you something. God can redeem the time. I have seen him do it. I am seeing him do it with me. And he's going to do it for you if you have the faith, that belief, to believe that he can. And literally just let go of the control over all of that time thing. I'm not saying don't, work on the things that you want to see happen, because as the word says, faith without works is dead. You cannot wish something into existence. You can't wish it into existence. You have to work that. You have to work your vision. And so in upcoming episodes, we're going to be talking about vision. I mean, this time of the year, you hear people talking about vision and goals and all that jazz. And we are going to talk about some of that as well. So I just wanted to say to you all, I'm excited for a new season. Oh my God. And when I say it's a new season, it is totally a new season. And not just for my life, but for your life too. And so don't be a stranger out there. Don't just watch my show and not share my show. Don't just watch my show and not let me know that you're watching. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Now, I was on a show earlier today with my buddy and pals, Dr. V, Chris Vogelman, and I call him John. Well, his name is John, but I got a little special name for him, so I'm not going to say that around to you guys because he may not be like it. I think it's a name he just lets me call him. So I'm going to respect that. But I was on their show, which is the Happy Hour Show, which will be changing its brand as well. So Dr. V will be on my show really, really soon. And I'm looking forward to it. This man is a wealth of information, but he is a hoot. He keeps me in stitches. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Dr. Show. Did you hear that, Dr. V? I called you Dr. Show. It might be something in that. I don't know. But my point is that I want you to get really just take the limits off. I mean, he's taking the limits off, and he's getting traction in his business and his show. And then just other people that I know, the other entrepreneurs, fellow entrepreneurs and coaches and speakers and authors and show people like hosts and just different people in the space that, I have relationship with. We recognize that we don't have to continue to live up to the expectation of others. And yet, even the expectation of ourselves, that is that that unhealthy part. Y'all know that unhealthy part. You know that unhealthy part. And so people are just giving themselves grace. People are just giving themselves the freedom to make mistakes, the freedom to do the hard thing, the freedom to do the easy thing, and the freedom to do the excellent things. Okay? So all I would say to you is this is definitely a new year. This is definitely a new season for you. And so we don't want to just dream big, or even if we dream non-big, I want you to dream. I don't want you to focus on the size of the dream. What I want you to focus on is, however, the impact of the dream. That it becomes a reality. We go from dreaming, from imagination, to possibility, to dreaming, to planning, to executing, and to bring it into reality. If there's any step that I missed out of, put it in the comments, because maybe it's something that you have that I didn't even consider that goes along with this process. And the other person, the other peeps, want to know. So share that. Now, with that being said, I want you guys to do me a favor. Please go to reach me out on social. You can reach me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. My show will be doing more stuff on YouTube this year. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, I am going to just park here for about a minute or two on this. The YouTube channel is going to be a combination of just an extension of this. And what I mean by this is the pillars. It is going to be a combination of faith. Well, it is. It's going to be a combination of faith, business, lifestyle, and everything is the basis purpose. But hold on to that note. I'm going to be creating some dynamic categories on that platform. So I'm excited about that. And then you can go on at CaSaundra Jolliff Live, which is going to be totally redone as well. Super excited about the brand there. So it's some good stuff happening. Let me know what you got going on. What do you got going on? What are your goals? What are you currently working on right now that you have planned for 2022? It may not be necessary business or ministry related. It may be just personal. It may be community. It may be, I don't know. You know what it is. But I want to hear what you have going on. So with that being said, I want to give once more time a special shout out to my girl and my friend. Hey, friend. We always say, hi, friend. Hi, friend. She calls me friend. She rarely calls me by my first name. Like, I got to think about the last time I think I heard she called me by my first name. It's been years. But Vashti calls me friend. That's how we talk to each other. Hey, friend. And when we say friend, we say it in a way that we have said their name. Like she says my name, friend, but she says my name, friend, like she's saying CaSaundra. And that's how I just know that she's saying my name. And then I say her name. When I say friend, I'm saying Vashti. And I usually call her, there are times where I say Vashti, but because I like the name Vashti. But she pretty much 99.9% always calls me friend. So, friend, happy birthday to you. And I'm not going to sing it because y'all know, I need some special anointing on that piece. But I will say this, Vashti, I love you. You're amazing. You're such a, what's a super fan? I don't even, she's whatever a super fan is, she's way more than that. So, find a word. All right. I will see you guys on Friday. Yes, Friday. It is going down, and I will see you then. As always, I want to thank you for watching CaSaundra Jolliff Live and have significant success on purpose. Your purpose. Grace and peace.